Hello everybody. This is going to be an achieve hunt for the game Juiced Fruit Racing, which has been published and provided to me by Cascadia Games. So the achievements do look to be just racing on the different tracks and doing we need to hit an enemy, we need to go back in time, we need to do a boost trick and a jump trick, and that is actually it for the achievements, it looks like. So for anyone who's interested in that, that's what they are. So this game is priced at £12.49. It's an excellent couch co-op racer, definitely aimed at kids. It comes out on the 24th of October, as I said, for a price of £12.49. So let's take a look at the controls first. Rewind is X, okay. Drift is right bumper, power up is left bumper. Brake is B, A is accelerate, obviously steer, so it is pretty simple. So let's get into the game and start the clock. Grape Ruins, yeah, it seems pretty simple. Basic kart racer. Oh god, they went off quick, didn't they? Wasn't expecting them to go that quick. Okay, well I've got a boost trick already. Oh, I'm apparently not very good at this. Oh look, we can rewind as well. There, okay, there's the rewind achievement. Okay, my first impression is this game could really use some directional markers that when you're not looking at the track. Okay, so you can rewind, but it doesn't come on, Dwaggy, words. It doesn't rewind the other characters, it's just a rewind for you. Ow. Someone hit me. Why can they go faster than me? Okay, so the weapon I used apparently hit me. Unless I misunderstood something. Music's alright though. Actually, now it sounds off key. I'm in dead last. I'm not doing very well here. I'm in dead last. I am not doing very well here. Did I miss some sort of difficulty option? That's a good question. No, I believe it's just race on the tracks. So very simple. Hit an enemy. Okay, so if you're in last, you can probably get a rainbow thing and do it that way. There doesn't seem to be many borders on the track. I mean, I accidentally fell over the wall there and got stuck. But yeah, look, I raced on Grape Ruins and I was in like 5th place. So I don't know what this means. This game could explain this. Fruit Leather Factory. Okay. I mean, at least you don't have to win. It just seems you have to play on each track. That's what it seems like to me. Well, we are achievement hunting, so we are going to find out, aren't we? You know what the music reminds me of? If anyone ever played Wipeout 64, it reminds me of that. And it looks like we actually get boosts for drifting. Oh god, there's barrels that we need to avoid. Okay, I'm slowly getting the hang of this. Yeah, the music definitely reminds me of... Oh god, that was a roller. The music definitely reminds me of a mix between Wipeout and... Well, thanks for that, game. I'm not last. For once. Okay, so there is a drifting mechanic, right? But it seems very, very poorly implemented. Let me explain. The drifting mechanic tries to make you go at a tighter angle than the actual corner that you're turning on. You don't seem to have any control of the degree of twist that the of turn that the drift is trying to do. So when you try and drift, it feels like it's automatically trying to pull you into the inside turn of yeah, you know, the inside turn of the turn that you're going round. So it makes it very, very hard to literally turn. I mean, look at this. What are you supposed to do here? It's just like that shit there. That's bad. That's just poor level design, that is. Yeah, it's priced at $12.49 UK, so I'm guessing that's $14.99 US and $14.99 Europe, but I haven't checked, so the price may be different. But it's £12.49 UK. Okay, so the red allows you to speed up, but the white one doesn't, apparently. Oh god. Oh god. For God's sake. Okay, so I just rewinded and it put me into a wall. Thanks, game. I do genuinely feel this needs a bit of polish, because it does seem very, very basic, and it's a miracle I won that, because I did not deserve to win that one. I mean, let's get the elephant out of the room. Let's get the immediate comparison to Mario Kart out of the way. This isn't Mario Kart. And there's nothing stopping you from going the direction. It doesn't even tell you that you're going in the wrong direction. You would think that something that is aimed at kids would tell you if you're going the wrong direction. Or, what would be even better, is if it doesn't allow you to go up the slip roads which are the wrong directions. Because that just doesn't make sense. Kids will get confused at that. They will, but again, it comes down to poor level design. What could have been saved for that if those bits were, if the exits of these 4 curved routes, like if these curved routes, right, if the end of them was slightly off the ground, so you bounced onto the bottom here instead of fell onto them. So like this road in front of us, just to the left, doesn't allow you to go up here. It'd be off the ground, for example. That is what you should do for that segment, so that people don't go up it. No, it's no, Tim, it's not. It's not. It is a game aimed at kids, which is fair. It is a fruit-based racer, which is fine. There's no branding or anything. It's not a cash grab. It's just a game made on what seems to be a relatively low budget, I'll be honest. And I've just had what I can only describe as a shit bomb thrown at me. It's obviously a semi-low budget game. I can't imagine a lot of money was put into it. Maybe a 5-digit amount, perhaps. I can't imagine it's a 6-digit amount, truth be told. Which is okay. It's okay, but maybe your own slipstreams on this. Maybe only your own slipstreams actually speed. Ow. Maybe your own split streams actually just, like, your own colour speeds you up and all the others do not. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know, because the game hasn't said this. I'm starting to think that is how it works, though. Your own coloured juice speeds you up, but everything else doesn't. Anyway, as I was saying, I mean, at least all the levels are unique. We're not exactly pushing AAA quality graphics here, are we? Let's be honest. I think if you want kids to play this right, there's a couple of things that you need to do. One, you want to have it so... Have you finished getting me hit by enemies? You want to have it so that there isn't any... how can I put this? Confusing track segments. Like in that last level where you could go up the wrong way and the game doesn't even tell you wrong way, for example. Now, I would say that is a flaw in the game. Because again, kids will get confused. So an easy way to solve that would be to make it so that the end of that bit of track, as I said, was off the ground. Maybe you could drop on the main road, for example. That is something that you could do. Yes, but when developing a game, Demon, especially towards kids, You have to aim it so that even the stupidest child can play it. You know? To try and stop as much frustration as possible. That is game development 101. If a stupid child can't play it, you've done it wrong. So, yeah, the point that I'm making is... Oh, for God's sake. The point that I'm making is that I feel that perhaps, and I don't know if this is true or not. This is me 100% speculating. When you have a semi-low budget title, one of the first things that goes into money saving is testing the game with your target audience, because that costs money, and it can be quite expensive to do to have a what you want to call it, a playtest with your target audience, you know? Yeah, I mean, that is, other than like a professional game shows, it is one of the most expensive things that you can have, is literally tests with your target audience. It's not the developer's first game. I will say, I do like how they've got a unique spin on like the juice, where your own juice speeds you up, but everybody else's slows you down. That's clever. I'm not quite sure what got me a free squeegee, but sure. Screw you. Oh, come on! Oh, stupid octopus. Excuse me. I will say, like, with the controls, right, it doesn't feel like the controls are... They're reactive, but it doesn't feel like... I'm trying to work out how I can explain it. It doesn't feel like there's any power behind them. It's very hard to explain what I mean. Like, okay, so like, you know, in some games, like, you can feel the power, like with vibration or whatever, of the car revving up, getting faster on certain games, right? On this, there's none of that. It doesn't feel like the game is... I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. It doesn't feel like you're... It doesn't feel like you're handling a car. It makes you feel like you're handling a paper aeroplane. I know that's a really weird thing to say. I'm fully aware of that. I'm trying to get it into words that I can articulate. It doesn't feel... Oh, go away. Oh, come on. How long does it take for me to be in ice? Come on. It doesn't feel that the game is giving any feedback to your motions. That's what I'm trying to say. So, I mean, it feels... I mean, graphically it's fine, but it's not exactly engine pushing. You know what I mean? Look at that. First to last with one power-up. That sucks. So we still have 11 different... Oh, there's a jump trick. I haven't even seen a jump trick. Can we choose a track to race on? Okay, I'm going to play as Blueberry this time. Why not? I don't even know if I've played this level yet. No, we haven't. Well, for a start, it's not $12, it's £12.49, not dollars. I'm not complaining as such. I'm just observing. Observing, that's the word I'm looking for. Observing. I'm on observing duty. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I already said, I believe it's $15 for you. Oh, it's not a bad game, but I feel that maybe kids will tire a bit quickly. I mean, there's a lot of kid races that are admittedly more expensive, but especially at this time of year, it's going to be a very, very full release game schedule as we're coming up to Christmas, as it always is every year. Yeah, I got a code for this, yeah. And I'm very, very grateful. But I'm still saying, for what the price is, it's what you would expect for the price. You know? That's all I'm saying. So when I get review codes, I try and be honest as much as I can be. Say my thoughts and all that stuff. Well, it's okay, but I think for kids, it's... I mean, I could be wrong, but to me, it looks like the AI has rubber banding on it, in my opinion. Because sometimes they seem to be going faster, and I mean, for example, we know that Mario Kart, as I said, I hate going back to Mario Kart, but I mention it because I know a lot about it. Mario Kart has rubber banding to such where a character in last place, I think, gets a 20% speed boost to always make it so that the game is competitive, for example. You know? So you can't keep thrashing the bots, as an example. And that's one of the things you may have noticed. There isn't any difficulty settings in this. I will say also, this game only has one game mode. This championship thing, we can't select single races to do, which is, I think, bad. You're missing the point though, Demon. If the game has rubber banding to make it always competitive, it doesn't matter how good or bad you're going to be, the game is just always going to play the same. That's the point that I'm making. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are. If you know, if the game's rubber banding, no matter how good you are, if the game is going to screw you over because of rubber banding, and you don't get that boost when you're in last, then it's unbalanced. Do you see what I mean? I mean, for what we've seen, right, most of these tracks are very basic, quite wide, a few track obstructions, a bit of grass, but that's mostly it, you know? Like, you have the environments of each track, right? But there's nothing that specifically stands out and says, this is a fun track. You know what I mean? There's nothing that gives the game oomph. You know, it's just, you are a random fruit which seems to have no difference in stats compared to the other fruit, so it's basically pick a colour effectively, and that's it. There's no unique weapon for each fruit. You know, there's nothing. The only difference is your colour. That's literally it. And the shape of your character, which holds nothing. Like, all the racing stats seem to be the same. You know, it's just, there's nothing to make the playability of the different characters different. Like, for example, in the Mario Kart games, as an example, and I am using it because I know a lot about it, one of Mario's special abilities normally is a fireball, where, like, for example, Donkey Kong would have a special ability of a banana, for example. You know, the Koopas would have shells, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. There's nothing like that for each character to give variance between the characters. I mean, just off of the top of my head, maybe you could have, like, for the strawberry, for example, maybe the strawberry could temporarily have a little minigun, like for one of his power-ups, which fires strawberry seeds, and this could slow down an enemy who runs over them for like 4 seconds or something. The banana could do the obvious thing and have a weapon where the enemy could run over a banana peel. An apple could have something where his special weapon could split an apple in half and throw the seeds from the apple as a bomb, like as a little tiny bomb in front of him, you know. These are just ideas that I'm putting out of my head, like, just ideas. The orange could squirt orange juice in the face of the opponents to obscure their view, for example. You know, these are things that they could have done but didn't. These are just ideas I'm putting out of my ass, just spare at the moment, you know. But there's nothing other than colour and the actual character model to separate the other characters, and that's the point that I'm making. I would also say this level is a little too bright. Sure, they're on a, I mean, it is very, very clear a low budget game, and there's nothing wrong with having a low budget game. But you need something to differentiate between the characters to make people want to play the different characters, and this doesn't have anything like that. That is what I'm trying to say. There's just nothing there. It makes the game feel soulless. That's what I'm trying to say. It legitimately makes the game feel soulless because there's just no difference. Whoever you pick, it's meaningless. It doesn't mean a damn thing. That's what I'm saying. It literally doesn't mean a damn thing who you pick, because at the end of the day, all the characters are basically the same. Oh, screw you. Honestly, I would say at best, I think this is no more than a $7.99 game. That's what I feel. There's nothing to distinguish it, to make it special, to do anything, really. There's just nothing. How do I do a jump trick anyway? There's just nothing to make this special, is what I'm trying to say. There's nothing. Just nothing to make it special at all. To make kids go, oh, I want to play the fruit game, mummy. You know, I want to play the fruit car game. There's just nothing. You know? Absolutely nothing. Sadly, you're right. I would say that this game is probably aimed at, honestly, 5 to 9 year olds. Probably. I said there's just nothing here that's there's just nothing. There's nothing here to, okay, hey kids, come play our game. You know what I mean? It's just nothing. And the game is fine, but it's so basic. It's genuinely basic. And like, for example, this background here is very, very clear that the crowd are just 2D cutouts. It was very, very obvious just by looking at it that the crowd are 2D cutouts. They haven't even got 3D crowds. They're not even moving. There's no animation at all. They're just 2D cutouts. You know? I mean, there's resource management and then there's nothing. It's very, very clear you don't need resource management in this game to that level. You know? For God's sake. For what it is, the game's okay. But it's like, you know, it just offers nothing. It's just, it's like, you get what it says on the tin, you know, and absolutely nothing else. For God's sake, stop hitting me with poxy weapons. Oh, for another thing, the ice lasts way too fucking long. Because if you're in first and you get hit by it near the end, you're going in sixth no matter what. And that sucks. It's in my opinion, it's worse than a Mario Kart Blue Shell. Because not even Blue Shells put you in last place. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on! See, that right there is a prime example of what will annoy kids to make them not want to play. There's too many weapons that affect everybody on the track, and not enough weapons that... Oh, for fuck's sake, come on! It's just extremely poorly balanced. It's like stop, start, stop, start, stop, start throughout the entire race, no matter what weapons. Look, see? It's just not balanced. It's bad. The only saving grace is that the achievements are super easy. And why do I say this is a super saving grace? Because you don't have to win. It's literally just play. That's the saving grace. You see, the rematches don't matter. There's just nothing. Tips. Drive on your juice colour to speed up. Driving on other juice slows you down. The problem is there's juice all over the place. Hold drift and release for a mini boost. Tap drift when entering a boost for extra speed. Tap drift when hitting a jump for a trick boost. Okay, that's how we do it. So, right bumper when we hit a thing. Right, tell you what, Demon, pick a fruit, not strawberry and not blueberry, because we've already been them. Pick a fruit. Orange, apple, grape? Question mark. Possibly raspberry. Pineapple, coconut, or plum, I think. Grape. Okay. Right, just give me 2 moments. I think another saving grace is that all the tracks seem to be on rotation, which means we're not playing the same track over and over again. It's like we're going to be playing all of them to get all the achievements before we hit the next one. At least that's what it seems. I might be wrong. So I could be wrong with that. That was weird. Hey, Mr. Cornish, how you doing? Game. Thank you. Rubbish! So for some reason, I don't know why, I seem to be kicking ass on this track. I shall hydrate after this race. Thank you, Demon. Oh, for God's sake. Also notice, on the map, on the right, why is there no indication of... Why is there no indication of where the finish line is on the map? Kind of a bit of an oversight there, wouldn't you agree? And here we have the rubber banding of all the characters. Look at that. First to 6 in one corner. As I said, the rubber banding. First to 6 in one corner. Come on, game. Oh, for See, look at the AI, just all bunched together. If one gets past you, they're all going to get past you. It's just bad. This isn't a Christmas cake, it's a chocolate cake. I've noticed if you just rapidly press the right bumper, you seem to get the speed ups like every freaking time. Well, for the jumps and everything, the jump bonuses and whatnot. Two tracks to go. llamas. Or whatever. Deers. I have no idea what they're supposed to be. I come in like a Dragon Ball. Thanks, Shane. See what I mean, though? Another thing I've noticed, even when the AI get hit, they seem to be able to speed up to full... Did you see that? The guy right in front of me, he came out of ice, right? But he was full speed immediately coming out of ice. When the player comes out of ice or anything, they're always slow. They have to take the time to re-accelerate again. The AI does not seem to have that. So they always seem to be going full speed unless they're encased in ice, and the moment they're out of ice, it's just very, very unbalanced. Thank you, Demon. I am aware, but it's too late now. But yeah, the game is just unbalanced. Massively so. Right, this is the last track. The music is suitably epic. Sounds like the music you'd hear when you're about to do a hero shot. He's come so far. He's reached the Cloudberry Castle, and now racing to save his lover. He is the Raspberry. In cinemas this holiday. Do you know what I mean, though? It kind of is, isn't it? One fruit, one lover, an insatiable urge to juice. This holiday period. Can one fruit destroy the Blender Grand Prix? And save the world. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, though. Anyway, stop the clock. That is the last achievement. Yeah, this has been Juiced Fruit Racing. What is, in my opinion, a very, very flawed game. That definitely needs massive, massive rebalancing. And also, the ability to choose what track you want to race on. Because having one game mode where you have no choice about what you race is Very, very bad game design. And speaking of which, these tips should explain in the controls what they do. Keep tapping drift when frozen to break free faster. Like, you would think they would put all this... Oh, by the way, you've got a typo. Rewind to get unstuck quickly, not quickie. So all these things here should be said in the controls menu. It should be said here. You know, drift or break free from trap or whatever, or trick boost or whatever on drift, but he doesn't. He just says drift, you know. Anyway, thank you to Cascadia Games for providing the code for this. It has been semi-enjoyable, but it definitely needs a bit of balancing polish, I feel. And cut the rubber banding from the enemies. Nobody likes rubber banding. Thanks everybody for watching.